tight, boys.
What is going on?
Oh, big Goliath on it.
Dude, the biggest thump of my life. There you go. Yeah, now he's on.
Good morning from beautiful Jupiter, Florida. I'm out here offshore again with my dog, Ryan Morie. And we are looking to get into some big fish today. It should be an absolute blast. We just made it out here offshore. We got a well full of live baits, some great baits, Spanish sardines, threadfins. We got hooked up by Matt, the bait guy. So let's see what we can do. Looking forward to a fun day, and I'm glad you guys are all joining me. So stay tuned and let's get after it. We were making a little run and Ryan spotted some fish busting. So rather than pass up the opportunity, we're gonna see what they are, throw a couple live baits out, see if maybe we get bit. You never want to leave fish to find fish.
Sardine right there, that is gold, that is money. Hook him with the, I actually can't remember the name of these, but BKK makes them. And I basically fashioned them into triple hooks. I just kind of slowly stick them through each other's eyes.
I got nothing going on to you. Heard. Oh, hold on. My dude just tripped out.
Oh my God!
What is that?
Sailfish.
Oh, nice. Ryan is tight on a sail.
They started jumping at us, y'all.
Yo, I did not know what that was.
What is going on?
That is so sick.
How's that for a morning wake up?
Let's go.
Smoke the sardine. We're so confused at first. I was like, that is such a big king sky.
Bro.
That's a nice Atlantic sail, y'all.
That was genuinely so confusing.
Yeah.
I did not know what that was.
It's kind of funny when stuff like that happens on the water. It takes your brain time to process what's happening. I ate my bait and jumped at the boat. Like if that thing kept going,
I thought it was a tuna when it
That's what I thought it was, man.
Massive tuna.
I thought it was a gigantic tuna. And 30 seconds prior to Ryan getting that bite, he was like, let's reel him in. Let's move spots.
I would have reeled in if you didn't hang out for a sec.
So epic. Ryan has this fish right next to the boat. Beautiful sight to see. Oh my Lord.
Oh, you're on. Reel on that fish.
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, I think so. I was getting some underwater footage for Ryan fighting that sailfish, and I had my rod in the rod holder, and we are tight on a fish, boys and girls. Let's go. A nice action-packed morning so far.
I gotta get some gloves. Tyler's hooked up on the other rod, so I just lost my help, but I gotta get some gloves, get my hands on this sail real quick. Want to get my hands on it.
Oh, I got a dolphin.
You?
Yeah. I got Dorado on right here. He's gonna jump.
Not big.
Small, not tiny.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, he's not bad. Oh, nice run. Oh, this is sick. Oh. Tell you what, he's fighting a lot harder than the dolphin we caught the other day. Oh, can't really beat it. First thing in the morning, first two baits out. A sail, and now a nice mahi. Gotta love it. So blessed to be out here. Dude, this guy is dogging right under the boat. Ryan's gonna gaff this fish for me. Oh, before I get hit in the head by the rod. Dude, he's frisky.
Yeah, he's actually frisky this morning.
Hold on. Dude, I'm telling you, this fish is absolutely throwing it down.
That's a nice one. There you go.
Nice.
Got that guy?
Yes, sir. All right, check it out. I am not kidding. Today is bang bang action pack. The amount of action we've had in the first 5 minutes of fishing. This guy smoked the threadfin herring. Compliments of the bait guy Matt on the triple hook rig. Ryan's got the sail in the back of the boat, so let's get this guy in the box and go help out Ryan. Dude, this is epic, man. Glad we came out.
Nice start to the day, boys.
No
Nice
doubt about
start
it.
to the day.
You gonna wrestle this thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrestle this thing.
What a hard fighting fish, man. Look at that.
Hooks are out. Tyler, you want to bump me in gear real quick? Now I'm just gonna get some water through this fish's gills, man. Just get him a little bit revived. Make sure he's good to go. Don't want any sharks or anything to get him, so we just got the boat in gear. I'm gonna work him through the water just a bit for a minute or two, and we're gonna let him go. And this just goes to show, man, we were not where we wanted to start fishing, but we saw some fish bust as we were heading out here. I'm like, hey man, we're in 70, 80 feet. There could definitely be some awesome fish around here. Sure enough, nice dolphin, nice sail to start the day.
All right, I am going out with my second bait of the morning. We have a little mixed bag in the well. So the first bait I put out was a threadfin herring, and Ryan put out a Spanish sardine. He got a sailfish and I got a dolphin, and now we just switched it up. He's got the threadfin on and I got the Dean on. So let's see what we can produce this time. And I got your rod and you got my rod.
Yep.
Sharing is caring. All right, so we just came out a bit deeper. We're probably in about 220, 240 feet. And the spread's gonna be a little bit different out here. So we're gonna put 2 baits suspended deeper in the water column. We're looking for tuna at this depth. And I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. So I just casted out a live sardine, hooked in the nose. And I'm gonna take my main line here and I'm gonna attach this rubber band. Attached to the rubber band is gonna be this 3-ounce bank sinker, just like this. And this is just gonna allow the bait to suspend down in the water column. So we'll let this out a bit, then put this in the rod holder, and hopefully a fish comes along and picks it up. And then whenever we do get a fish on, we'll reel all the way till we get to that rubber band and wait. We'll break the weight off and then reel the rubber band right into the reel, and it won't cause any harm to the reel. And we'll be tight on the fish.
Swimming specimens right here. This guy's gonna go 1,000,000 miles an hour, hopefully right into a fish's mouth.
Whoa. Like that. Okay, okay, okay.
Ooh, I like the look of that. I like the look of that. That's very tuna-like. Rip and drag. Oh yeah, boys. Rip and drag. Love to see it. I don't know if he just pulled hook or he's just charging at me. I think he pulled hook. Yep. Dang, dude. Hold on, I gotta fish on this. Nice.
Tied on the free line. Ryan was just fighting a fish and it pulled hook somehow. We might be in a little school here.
Oh, I got cut.
Really? Well, turns out Ryan got cut, so.
Yeah, it just got cut off by whatever it was, y'all.
Mine just switched directions. That felt like a tuna move. This dude's doing the classic tuna circles where all of a sudden it feels like you lose the fish and you go slack for a second, but he's just spinning in circles down there. At least I think that's what this is. We'll see. Talking all this smack, it's probably a bonita. Almost had a double there. We were hooked on a double.
Yeah, whatever I had you rip and drag, it felt like a tuna to me. Could have been a wahoo.
I'm taking my time with this fish, you know. There's no need to horse it. Ryan was just mentioning there's nothing for them to break me off on out here. You know, I'm used to snook and tarpon fishing around structure, and
Pier fisherman in here.
it's the pier fisherman in me that wants to horse these fish to the boat, but it makes more sense to let them tire themselves out. The one thing that you can run into is sharks, and there is a major shark problem in this part of Florida, but dude, it's a bonita.
Is it really?
Is it? Yeah, I think so. It just fought so hard. Yep. It's a bonita after all that. But you never know. If I would have horsed that fish and pulled hook and I would have never known what it was, it would have drove me crazy. It's a good size bonita. I think these things honestly fight just as hard as the tunas, if not harder. Better not stick my hand in that water for too long. Just a bonita. Classic. These things freaking brawl. We getting them back or we put them in the cooler?
Keep them for now.
We're gonna keep this fish. They make very good bait, super oily and bloody, so we might use them later on for some bait. All right, I'm gonna put another free line out. Hopefully this time we can get a tuna, but it's a threadfin herring. We're actually hooking these baits now kind of underneath like this, near the anal fin in the back. Just allows them to swim away from the boat. Makes them all frantic and stuff like that, so it'll attract the fish from a ways away. I'm just gonna hold it for a sec.
You like feeling that bite?
I like feeling that bite. There we go, this rod. All right, we're tight on one of the down rods. Might have just came off. Yeah, I don't feel him.
Damn, dude, open too. Did you cut again?
Maybe. It wasn't stopping, whatever it was. Another cut off. Could have been a shark. Could have been a giant wahoo. Only the good Lord knows.
Alright, we're in shark territory, man.
Alright, just got tight on a fish. It's acting weird. Okay, then finally I just got tight. There we go. Doubled.
Doubled up.
Your fish is better, I think.
Nah, I just had loose drag.
Oh, okay. Got that YouTube drag?
Yeah, pretty much.
Doubled on bonitas. Let's go.
Probably.
Oh, dude, I got a big yellowtail.
There you go. Oh, yeah, the flag, bro. That's
What do you got?
a little king?
Yeah, I'll say that's a king, isn't it?
Yeah.
Want me to cast him?
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that's a flag yellowtail.
All right, boys, this is my first time gapping a fish in God knows how long.
Don't gap over the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to coach me through it a little bit.
You don't want to gap over the line. My man Tyler's stressing.
Oh, big time.
Hang on. It's barely hooked.
Yeah, it's foul hook too.
So I just saw that hook placement and I'm really not putting much tension on it because it's hooked in the body. Very likely to rip out. Tyler's puckering right now.
Being very diligent.
There you go. Little king.
I went
There
for
we
the
go.
head, but what can you do?
There we go. Let's go up to the front of the boat here.
Let me bring my specimen up there.
That is a nice freaking double header, man. And Tyler hooked up just before me.
Here's the other part of the double header, the other part of the equation.
Man caught a flag yellowtail.
One of the many species of snapper that live out here. We also get mangroves, which they call gray snapper, mutton snapper, but this is cool. Just hit the live bait, pretty sweet.
If you look at those teeth, that's why we've been getting cut off all dang day long. Because these guys have very, very sharp freaking teeth. This guy's going in the box. This is a great eating size, man. Stoked.
Fresh off that double header with Ryan, that was pretty awesome. That's one of my bigger yellowtails in a while. We got another Spanish sardine here. And I just went right through the throat. Get this bait back out with the triple hook. See if we can get another bite.
Even if it's like F whatever, like I don't really care about a border background or anything.
Yeah, it is. Hold this for a second. All right, tied on the free line bait.
Don't sound too excited, my friend. You're so nonchalant over there. You haven't had a
chilling.
bite in a while.
It's cool. I'm on 2 hours of sleep, so what can you do? That's why I don't get overzealous right there. Dang. I mean, the drag.
Fishing too much drag or doing anything.
No, drag was loose.
Just ripped out.
Sometimes that's just how it goes, boys and girls. Seems like I need to turn my luck around here. Wire got kinked up a little bit. No telling what that was, but let's get another bait out and see what we can find. After losing that mystery fish, Ryan caught a perfect bait-sized bonita, which we trolled around hoping to catch a big king or wahoo. It didn't take long to hook up, but it ended up being the man in the gray suit instead. So with bait running low, we decided to run in shallow and try our luck out fishing a wreck. Okay, so quick update. The offshore pelagic bite kind of turned off. We got a high sun, it's about midday, so we completely switched up the tactics. We are now gonna be fishing bottom, and we're looking to catch some mutton snapper. Really any bottom fish will be cool. So I got one of these bonita that we caught earlier. It's not going to waste. What I'm doing is just cutting chunks right out of the meat here, about this big, and just chucking them right behind the boat. We're using the trolling motor, the Garmin trolling motor, to have us spot locked. And we're gonna try to chum some fish close to the boat and get some live baits down there and see if we can get a nice bottom fish in the boat. All right, so the rig for the bottom baits is kind of a unique one. What I have here is a sliding swivel. We wish we had some bank sinkers, but the egg will work fine. This is a 6-ounce egg weight, and it's gonna slide up and down on my main line. Then I have another swivel here connected to about 20 feet of 50-pound fluorocarbon as my leader. What you do is, I'm gonna put a live bait on, but all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw the live bait out, let them swim away from the boat, and then drop the lead pretty much straight down. So then I have 20 feet of leader that's away from the lead, and if these mutton are feeling picky or finicky, hopefully that'll entice them to eat.
What do we got? We got a pissed off fish is what we got. Put the sardine down on the bottom. Didn't last but a couple seconds. Lomako. Lomako jack. BKK circle hook right in the face. We will unhook that guy. Send him on his way.
Yeah, but I just got 8. Tight again. We might have found a school of almacos. We're about to call it a day, so we had some more bait in the well. It's a fun way to finish off the day, bending the rods. Oh man, dude, this thing. Dude, I'm telling you, this thing fights, bro. I mean, like, this is really, really fighting. Way harder than the last one.
Can't wait to see it be even smaller.
Bro, I think like this thing got eaten, it's fighting so hard.
What do you got over there?
Dude, I'm telling you.
This guy, I've never seen someone so jack at work. That's so hard.
That's what I do, man.
First one was a massive anchor.
That's what I thought it was. About the same size. Just fought super hard. Gotta love jacks, man. They all come to play. There she is, another cookie cutter almaco jack. These guys actually eat pretty good, but we have some mahi and a yellowtail and kingfish in the cooler. We don't want to take more than what we need, so we're gonna let them go.
Wait, oh. Like 15?
No, I got something.
You got something?
Yeah. Tight. Oh, come
Don't
on.
let him get you in the wreck. You
Dude,
got a Goliath?
I got something
I think you got
big.
a Goliath. Yeah, you do.
Oh no.
Or whatever you had got eaten by the Goliath.
Oh yeah, dude, get that thing out.
Pull on it.
Crank on that thing. Pull on that some.
Came off?
Yeah. Well,
I think you had a fish and the Goliath ate it.
not entirely sure what happened there. We're thinking probably I had one of those almaco jacks or something like that, and then a Goliath came up and absolutely smoked it. It was going straight for the wreck, and I put a lot of pressure on it, and I either pulled the hook or broke them off. We might try to catch one of these Goliaths. Well, Ryan just caught a really nice mangrove snapper, 14.5 inches on a dead bait. So I've been fishing the live baits and just getting jack after jack plus that Goliath. So I switch it up. I'm using just a little plug of a dead Spanish sardine. Maybe I can get a snapper as well.
On the dead?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Come on, be my mutton.
Dude, it could be something cool.
Also going for the wreck again.
You just started working that thing.
Who knows what this is? At first I was hoping it was gonna be some kind of nice bottom fish like a mutton, or then it started fighting hard, so I thought maybe there was a rogue cobia here, but now it's seeming sharky, but you never know. I'm gonna keep fighting it as if it's a mystery fish. All right, still fighting this fish. It's probably been about 4 or 5 minutes. Ryan even caught a nice keeper mangrove in the process. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna keep trying to work it to the boat. Feels heavy, whatever it is.
Always heavy, buddy.
She's a heavy one. Maybe it's a big jack or ball. It took some nice runs. It went pretty fast.
It did take off pretty fast.
What's really curious is that this ate a dead bait.
A lot of stuff will eat a dead bait.
If it's anything but a shark, I'll be happy.
Fair.
If it's a shark, it is what it is. I want to at least get eyes on it so I can sleep good tonight. Well, we just got eyes on this fish. It's a big jack crevalle, and it might go down as my biggest ever. I haven't got my hands on too many giant jacks, and this one looks like a large one. Just taking my time with this fish. At this point, I'd like to get it to the boat. It's just taking me in circles around the boat. Doing the do-si-do here. Oh, big Goliath on it. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, he tried to.
Hang on.
Dude, how is he gonna eat this? That was crazy. I was working this fish in, not really having a care in the world, and a probably 300-400 pound Goliath just came up and
That was insane.
tried to mollywop it. Fish in the jack family, they're built different, honestly. And jack crevalle is no exception. They absolutely tussle. Woo! Let's go.
It's a unit.
Dude, that's a monster.
Oh, that is. He looks a bit bigger. He was suspended down in the water column, and I didn't think it was this big, but I will tell you this now, without question, this is my PB jack.
Is it really?
Without question,
That's
yeah.
sick.
Super sick. I get all my PBs fishing with Ryan.
Let's go.
Let's go, man. Oh my God. Look at this heifer. Jesus. This is a unit of a jack crevalle. These things fight so hard. They're so aggressive. They get a ton of hate, but I don't see how you could hate on these animals. They are super duper cool. Really happy I got this one. Once again, my PB. I'm just stoked on it. I mean, people don't get super excited about jacks, but I still do. What an awesome fish. All right, here's what we got going on. We're winding down the day. We had a lot of fun at this last little spot. We're gonna make one last ditch effort to try to catch a big Goliath while we're here. We saw one come up on the jack. Hopefully we got that on film. And then Ryan was fishing a big bait and he lost one too. So let's see what we could do. I've never caught one bigger than 30, 40 pounds. So I'm in for a fight if I can get one of these things to eat. Oh. It was just one thump.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he's got it or not. Do you think he's got it?
I think so, yeah.
I think he's got it.
We're tight, boys.
Strangle that thing.
I gotta get him coming my way.
I think he spit it. Yeah, he definitely spit it.
No, he's on it. He ate it again, I think.
Let him eat it.
Tell me when to set.
I think that's good. There you go. Yeah, now he's on it. Feel the power.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, if you start feeling the stuff, just loosen up. Because he's probably in that stuff already.
I don't feel it.
When you do.
These,
There it is.
these fish are too strong for what we have. We're not prepared for them. Maybe we'll come back out one of these days and actually target them, but it is fun to get that ferocious thump. That was exhilarating. As always, that was an absolute blast fishing with my boy Ryan. We're tapping out, we're getting out of here. We tried for that Goliath, but as you guys saw, we are just not prepared. But the highlight of today was definitely that sailfish. That thing was so vibrant and lit up. That was amazing. We are not done with this video. I'm gonna clean up that dolphin and then make an awesome meal in the kitchen. So I will see you guys at the fillet table. Check it out. Here's that little Dorado from first thing in the morning, AKA Mahi Mahi, which you've probably seen on the menu of many different restaurants. So such a beautiful fish. We're gonna clean this guy up. We're gonna fillet him today. We're gonna come up here. They have a decent amount of head meat. I'm gonna make my original incision right there. And I'm gonna let the blade follow the backbone like so. run all the way down the fish, just like that. The whole time I'm just using my blade to feel where the backbone is. You can hear it if you're doing it properly. What's really cool about these fish, and Ryan mentioned it, I'm not sure if I have the audio clip from it, but these are one of the fastest, if not the fastest growing fish in the ocean. So this fish here, I reckon, how old do you think it is, Ryan?
Less than a year.
Less than a year old, and it's about a 10-pound fish. So they are constantly on the move.
Maybe 1 year at max.
Maybe a year at max. They're constantly on the move. They're constantly eating. They're very plentiful, which is why they do so well, like in the commercial market, and you see them in a lot of restaurants, and obviously they're very good table fare as well. So all I'm doing here is I'm just going to be lifting the fillet like so, and then continuing to separate the meat from the carcass of the fish. Right here, if you can hear that, that's the raised part of the backbone. So what I'm going to do is angle my knife down on the other side of it as to try to not miss any meat on the back side of that backbone. From my original incision up here, I'm going to make a cut, trying to outline the bone structure and come down to basically the anal fin. This is all going to be like stomach and guts. I'm trying to miss that. All right, so right here, whole time I'm just separating the fillet. Should just be holding on by a thread right here. There we go. That's the entire fillet of one side of the dolphin. What I'm going to do is now take the skin off, and that process is going to be lining up the fillet basically with the edge of the cleaning table. I'm going to start down here by the tail. I'll leave myself a little bit of meat right here, maybe a little bit more, and then you see how my knife is lying flush with the cleaning table, basically directly on it, and I'll start a sawing motion like so. Trying to keep the knife flat and flush to the cleaning table the entire time. I'm also have a grip on the skin, and then I can just continue sawing all the way down till it's separated. There you have it. Nice slab of mahi. It's got a pretty prominent bloodline. I'll probably wipe that out before I eat it, and I'll see you guys in the kitchen. This should make a great meal. Alrighty, welcome into the kitchen. I am being joined today by my little sister Maddie, who you might have seen before.
Hi.
And that's one of her best friends right there. Her name's also Maddie. These girls are kind of crazy, so this is probably going to be hilarious and a little chaotic, but they're going to help me today with the cooking portion of the video, so let's get started.
Today we're going to make some mahi fish tacos. And how are we doing it, Maddie?
We're gonna do the mahi 2 separate ways. We're gonna do one pan-seared with a little Cajun vibe, and then a lightly breaded and fried version.
Tacos are made.
So we're gonna put some coleslaw on the tacos. We just made one purple cabbage, salt and pepper, mayonnaise, vinegar, lime juice, honey, and mix it all up.
So we were looking in the fridge and we stumbled upon some carrots, and I think it's gonna be really good to add into the sauce. So some shredded carrots for color and some crunch. And there we go. Next up, we're making guacamole for the tacos. Let me show you the ingredients. We have avocado, keeping it classic. We have shallots, tomato, any kind you like. This is a Roma tomato, I think. This is a serrano pepper. This is some cilantro, and we have lime, garlic. Look at this beauty. This beauty. Salt and pepper. Avocado in a bowl. Scoop it on out. Scoop a teaspoon. Shallots are going in the bowl. Garlic. cilantro. So we're gonna just put a little bit, like a teaspoon of serrano pepper because it's quite spicy. And lastly, squeeze a little bit of lime. Squeezing a little bit of lime, baby. Oh, and I said last with the lime, but the true last is some salt. Himalayan pink is the best. And some pepper. And we're gonna mix it together and give it a taste test to see if we need to add anything. Take anything away, just kidding. Yeah, looks good. Smells good, looks good. Is it spicy? It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good, yeah. Ooh, little kick. Little kick.
All right, check it out. So for the fish, we're gonna cook them up a couple of different ways. What I did was I sliced all the pieces into like small finger-like strips, about that size, the perfect size for a taco. So half we're gonna do lightly fried and half we're gonna do blackened. We'll do it on the stove. For the blackened fish, we're gonna use some of this stuff. Chef Paul Prudhomme's blackening seasoning. I don't know if they sell it all around the country, but I know for sure they sell it at Publix here in Florida. So this is very fresh fish. We just caught it yesterday. So I'm gonna go nice and easy with the seasoning. It doesn't need a lot. For the fried fish, I have an egg wash right here and some panko seasoning right here on this paper plate. Super easy process. I'm gonna take one of these little fillets here, dunk it in the egg wash like so, try to coat the entire piece, slap it right here into the breadcrumbs, and I'll move it around, try to get the whole thing coated. Got 2 skillets here on the stove, both on medium-high heat. Both have avocado oil in them. They are nice and hot, so I'm gonna start adding the fish. Got our nice little breaded pieces going in. And these are gonna cook super fast, probably only about 2.5 minutes on each side. Same thing with our blackened pieces. Going right down into the hot oil. We're just gonna season the other side while they're here in the pan. The fish has been cooking for about 2.5 minutes, so I'm gonna check it real quick. If it's nice golden brown like this, they're ready to flip. Now you can go even less cooking time on the backside. Same thing with these blackened pieces, about 2.5 minutes. These are thin pieces of fish, so they cook really, really quickly. It's important that you don't overcook your fish because that's the one way to ruin it, really. Especially with fresh fish, there's no need to overcook it. Boom. One more quick pro tip for you guys when it comes to cooking fish. One of the best ways to tell if it's done is you just insert your fork completely in. If there's no resistance, just like this piece has, it's ready to come off the heat. So we're gonna pull all this fish off, get it on the table, and then enjoy a nice meal. All right, check out this spread on the table. Everything looks and smells absolutely amazing. We have the blackened and fried fish, the coleslaw that Maddie made, the guacamole that the other Maddie made, and we got our tacos made and we can't wait to dig in. But first, this Maddie is gonna lead us in a prayer real quick.
Thank you to the plants, animals, and humans who contributed to this meal. We ask that this meal be blessed to our bodies, nourish us, and we thank you to the God of the universe, Spirit, Source, for good friends, for success, for physical healing, and for this night. Get us home safely and keep us in close connection with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
May all beings be happy, healthy, and at peace.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. My taco is so much bigger than yours. Oh. Pop.
Mmm.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Really good.
That's really
It
good.
was worth the wait.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, you probably don't know, but it's not easy to pull something off like this. The three of us were in that kitchen and prepping for just
7
a while.
hours.
Yeah, a few hours, and everyone was getting hungry, but we made it. This is amazing.
Really good.
Everyone agree?
So good.
Yeah. This
All
is
the flavors came
delicious.
together really, really
Yeah.
well.
Which
The
one?
fish is so fresh. So
You guys
it's
want
like,
that fried?
I
Yeah,
think
mine
the
was fried
yeah.
first. What'd you do?
I did blackened.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie, we were winging it too. None of us have really made coleslaw and just
so good.
followed the intuition, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so definitely 10 out of 10 recommend this recipe if you want to call it that.
Listen, I also want to say to you guys, I know we're talking a lot here, and we're almost done, but both of these girls want to come out on the boat and do some fishing. So if you guys are interested in that, I will make a video out of it. I'm going to take them fishing regardless, and they both love seafood, so we're going to go out there and try to catch some fresh seafood to have another great meal. But if you guys are interested in seeing them do some fishing, drop a comment down below and let me know, and I'll definitely make a video out of it. But that is all we have for this one. Big thanks to my buddy Ryan for having me out. Another thanks to Saltwater Sportsman for making this video possible. And if you guys enjoyed this one, let me know, and I'll be sure to do some more offshore content in the near future. But that is all we have. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you guys. Peace out.